Welcome back to the homestead, y'all. Today, the whole family is all out here working on securing the main crop area. And stay tuned to the end, because we're gonna show you a really cool little hummingbird we saved. Alright, so Caleb is weed eating in an area where we're going to be putting some raised garden beds for our sweet potatoes. And Daddy and Esther and Joshua are fixing this fence line here where the cows have mashed it down. It's just field fencing, and we didn't have electric or barbed wire on the top, so they have just mashed it down to get to the grass and comforting things on the other side here.
Slight correction, honey. There used to be barbed wire here.
Oh right, there used to be barbed wire, but what happened?
They just mashed right through it.
Mashed right through it, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So field fencing is not working for cows. It's coming down, and instead we're going to use 4-foot no-climb horse fencing and put a strand of electric on the top. That's how we've been replacing pretty much all of the fencing on this property. The perimeter fence was really bad when we first moved to the property 7 years ago, and so we just been little by little replacing the perimeter fencing and all of the field fencing that we had originally put up because it's just not working. This is also an area where the ducks are going to have access for part of the year on this swale here. So the horse fencing will keep the ducks in as well. The ducks can get right through the field fencing. And Naderbug's been watching Abigail, and before that he was helping clean out some just some trash and stuff that had piled up, huh? Yep. So we're getting this whole main crop area cleaned up, secured from animals getting in, and then we're going to be using some of that topsoil behind Nadie over there, composted horse manure, and some of our own compost to fill some beds for sweet potatoes. Yep. And various other small things all around the main crop area. Lots happening this morning. And you're going to be leaving in about an hour, huh? Taking off, you and Nadie.
Yep.
So the rest of us will carry on without you at that point. Kip and Nadie are going to Grandma Terry's house. She's a subscriber of ours, and she could use some help on her little homestead, so Kip's gonna head down there and just see what's going on in her place and see if he can help out at all. And Nadie's gonna join him for the 2.5-hour trek one way. So the reason for all of this white vinyl on the ground behind me, some of you might be wondering about that. It was given to us free years and years ago, and so we're just kind of using it to smother out the weeds temporarily in this space. Over where the play area is, we're going to be putting down pea gravel eventually, but first we've got to build a wall to keep the pea gravel in. And then the rest of the area is where our main crop beds are going to go, and we don't want to have to weed eat and mow this whole area. We don't have a lawnmower, and we don't want to have to weed eat this huge space all summer long. So we're just using the vinyl that was given to us to help keep the weeds from going crazy in this area until we're able to get the beds and get the walkways and the beds in place over here. Good work, guys. The T-post puller has proven to be a very useful tool on the homestead. Yeah. Use it a lot. I just realized there's actually little mulberries on our new mulberry trees here. They're so tiny I didn't expect there to be fruit. These are Illinois everbearing mulberries. That's exciting.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, isn't that fun? Mulberries are delicious, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. You see the little mulberries?
Pretty much out.
See the mulberries?
Look at them. See them? There, there, there. Yeah.
Be careful, Eddie. Like that flower? Pretty flower, huh? Pretty.
So me, Nathan, and Daddy are still out here working, but the rest of the family went inside. But I'm gonna real quickly show you what the rest of the family did while me and Nathan and Daddy were working on the fence. They weed hacked this whole area, so now it's looking much better. They also got a bunch of junk boards and scrap boards out of here. And we got all this old fencing out. That's what me, Daddy, and Nathan have been working on here. And we didn't have one long stretch of the proper fencing, so we're having to kind of piece a bunch of different sections together here. And Daddy's enjoying getting to that grass that you only can't eat.
Piecing two pieces of fence together here. And one's longer than the other, so this will be folded down so that the electric can go across the whole thing.
Taller than the other, not longer.
Taller.
Get back.
Kinda.
There. What?
Scout. Hey, boy. Cows are wanting to get to the food on the swale here, so we had to give them some food out in the pasture, but it's gone. They're like, "Ooh, come on, let us through. We want that comfrey." We're ready to pull it up. Just checking everything out. All the cows love to be pet by Daddy.
Yeah.
They just love that.
Shush.
Tight, isn't it?
There you go. Hit it like they said something bad about your mama. There you go.
Much better. Yay. You're being silly.
I'm the happy fence clipper.
Are you a happy fence clipper too, Josh?
Not right this second, so this is one.
Just in time. Here comes the rain. Start the rain. You've been string trimming? Come on inside. Out of the rain.
I'm using pink goggles so I can find.
Okay. He borrowed Esther's pink goggles to do the weed eating.
Actually, they're middle because
Are they middles?
because the other things they were way too big for me.
Way too big. Okay. Well, thanks for helping out. How's she doing?
Good. She got wet.
She got wet. Now you got fresh clothes on. Yay. Time for lunch.
So we finished up lunch and now we're looking for some flat rocks for the garden. And we're gonna see if we can get some moss. And here's our creek for those of you who haven't heard about it yet. It just runs right behind our house here. So this is what we were collecting the flat rocks for. And we're gonna, I think, fill in the cracks here with moss that we collected right over there.
Yep.
I think this area is gonna look really cool after we're done.
Yeah, hopefully the moss will be happy here. We're not sure, it's just an experiment, but if this little spot does well and the moss stays alive, then we probably will do it all around the other apple trees.
Cool.
There was a certain food from my knees.
That thing's huge. Wow, Josh. Wow, that's fantastic. Nice. You got one too, Jay?
Yep.
Nice one. Good work, guys. What you got, Esther Pie?
A cool rock.
Ooh, some neat rocks. Wow. Those
This
are
used to be on there.
interesting. And some more moss?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, look at that one.
Look, here's the shooting one I told you about.
Gotta go get Biddle. She's hollering for us. She doesn't want to be left out of the fun. That's really neat looking.
I like the shoots the best. Like you would think that'd be the best
Yeah.
part, but the shoots are all yellow and red and stuff.
That's neat.
Here it is, guys, our art lesson for today and exercise. I think it looks very nice. So before I close out the video here, I have a short story to tell y'all. So Nathan was walking out the door from our cabin and he saw these two hummingbirds kind of fighting. So he was right here and they were fighting right up in here, but one crashed into this window right here and fell on the ground here. Nathan at first thought it was dead, you know, so he picked it up to see if it was still alive. It seemed to still be breathing. So then after a little bit, it ended up getting up and was just looking around on our hands, because in our hands at the moment, because it couldn't quite fly yet. It was kind of disoriented a little bit, it seemed like. But then after a little bit, it just flew a little bit and then landed on our coop. Our little chicken coop we're building. I sat there for the longest time. It was so cool, so pretty. And then you know what it did? It took off and it flew away. So cool. We saved a little hummingbird. So we're just about done for the day. All we're gonna do here real quick is fill this bed up with composted horse manure, soil, and another soil. We line these beds up nicely. And Esther, what are you putting in there?
Alfalfa pellets, kelp, and magnesium.
Cool. our own beautiful homemade compost. Okay. Spread it evenly.
Hooray!
Thanks for staying tuned to the end here. Thanks for watching. We pray blessings over you and yours, and whatever you do, do it with your whole heart.